speaking for the next probably about 10 minutes on the role of online portals in education. And before I begin that, I would like to take a minute and just introduce my company. So I work for InfoEdge.com is our matrimonial site, and 99acres.com is the number one property and real estate portal in the country as well. And we have recently launched Shiksha.com, which is our foreign education space. And the whole objective behind Shiksha is to give students the information that they need to make an informed career choice. It's a platform to connect colleges, universities, institutes to students, and we would actively like to work with colleges and institutes to take care of the admission requirements. If I have to really talk about online media, and if I have to tell you as to why should a college or a university has to be on the internet today, there are two or three very compelling reasons. If I begin by looking at what are the youth today spending time on, and if you look at these charts here, this is a survey which has been done in the whole of Asia. We all know that the reading habit is going down. Students are spending more time on the internet, and that is reflected in the numbers out here. Internet is people spending time on the internet is about 4 times than what they do on newspapers and print. So it's a big medium that is growing fast, especially amongst the youth community. And if you look at the young age group today, people who are 16 years old, 18 years old, if you tell them to do research, they don't go to a library, they go to Google. Research is really moved from going to library to Google. Encyclopedia for them is no longer those tomes of Britannica, but it's Wikipedia. Friends for them is not their colony gangs, but it is Orkut and Facebook friend lists. And just as they've moved job search away from newspapers to Naukri.com, in a similar manner when it comes to education and career, it's only a matter of time before people stop referring to magazines and articles and they go on to online portals like Shiksha.com. Going ahead, some more reasons. If you look at reach of internet, there are a lot of people who come and tell me that, listen, your internet is a very niche market in India, it's a very niche reach. But then, if you compare the population of 1.2 billion and internet is not penetrated that much. But if you look at the target audience for higher education, which is segment, right? So it's a very staggering media, and already we are seeing a lot of advertising dollars which are already going to the internet. And in many parts of the world, internet is really replacing traditional media like print. And to share with you some quick stats, Shiksha.com was launched in May of last year, and within a very short span of time, we have about 15,000 students coming onto our site. They go through about 5 lakh views of colleges and courses in a month's time. And we have a section wherein they can ask career-related questions, and there are about 3,000 such questions that come up on the site every month. There are some more advantages of internet. Because of technology, internet supports multimedia content. It could be text, high-quality images, videos. It is interactive, so there could be online applications. I'm saying when people can apply for a job online, when people can propose to their matrimonial partner online, it's only a matter of time that all admissions and all applications will completely start happening online. So this is the Pearl School of Business in Gurgaon. It is their listing page. So you can see the images that they have put up, the videos, and there's a response capture box. If some student is interested in the course, he can directly go in and fill in his details, and the mail shot goes to the institute immediately. This is the counseling section. It's a section where it's not just students, even parents come onto the site and they pose questions. And we've got counselors who answer these questions, and we've got all the other people on the site, other students as well, who contribute their knowledge. So everyone in this room with the wisdom and experience to help out students, everybody could log on to Shiksha.com and do your bit. We also have Kumkum Tandon, who is a very renowned career counselor, and both the books or career guidance have been put on the site. There's an article from that book, and if you further see, a lot of students can comment on them, can keep it updated, and so that the knowledge for the whole community goes up. I would like to just end with a couple of case studies. A couple of young students from Delhi NCR who have done various things. They have become graduates. One of them has done an ITI. They were looking for courses to kind of get themselves more skilled. They came on to Shiksha. and they discovered these courses, and now they are both enrolled successfully in them. So just to summarize in the last chart, in online education portals, it's a fast-growing youth-centric medium. It's a very powerful medium because it supports interactivity and it can have unlimited content. And Shiksha.com is a new launch. It's a one-stop shop for all information regarding education and career. And it's a platform that connects colleges and universities to students. If you would like to know more, I would be pleased if you could SMS Shiksha to 56070, or you could send an email to sales@shiksha.com. Thank you very much.
Anil Dhawanji to address the forum of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, and the jury who have chosen us for this Achiever Award, I'm thankful and grateful. Having completed nearly 39 years in films and television, I have still not lost the spark of working. I contribute 12 to 13 hours in television now, and I still enjoy. The only focal point of making me still work is I'm enjoying whatever I'm doing. Wow. You have to enjoy your work. The day you don't enjoy, just leave it. That's finished. Every bit of thing, what you do in your life, you have to keep on enjoying. Year by year, you're moving from one platform to another, and you're getting new friends. And I had a bunch of so many people with whom I've worked. Those memories are very sharp. And the other day I just was calculating that I've lost in my career 193 people with whom I've worked. They know more. They were great artists. I had very close association with them. They gave a lot of encouragement. They were all. What I'm trying to say is that collectively, you have to enjoy everything. Otherwise, you cannot stand long in any other profession. Thank you very much. Thank you.
A child must be taught to love its family, its country, and also to love the whole world and look upon it as one family. So let's give awards to many such
Yes, please.
Information on higher education. Shiksha currently has over 85,000 course listings and over 25,000 institute listings in India and abroad. There are several other use. Please clap for him. The award in the BM for a social initiative and significant contribution to education projects he has sent to the students. On sports, personality development and communication skills to broaden their mental horizon and outlook.
Look at please, sir. Look at please.
The award in the best.
Look at ma'am. Look at please.
The award in the outstanding achievement in Rajasthan category goes to Mrs. Subha. The award in the best institute in computer hardware networking category goes to IACM, New Delhi. Mr. Ravinder Goel, Director of the Institute, will receive the award. International Certification Education. The award in the best hotel and beverages management institute. There.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please. Yes, ma'am.
style is unique and his qualities must be nurtured to the optimum. The award in the best institution.
Yes, ma'am.
The with credit. The award in the best knowledge. The award. The 2,500 students he has published in a short span of time.
Look at sir.
The award structure, scientific and advanced study materials as well as plain learning equipment.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Please. Up,
Sir.
Up, please. Here.
Yes, sir.
And placement track record have positioned this institute as number 1.
Stars, we got the opportunity to know all these stars sitting right in front of us. The wonderful stars of the Indian public. That's what you all are. And I think first, friends, give yourselves a big hand for the patience and love you have shown. I think you deserve a bigger hand than that. I think, Abhishek, we are blessed today. And it's been an event where we've all waited, and all our friends here have made it a point to come. So you all know that from our heart and our desires is to make this event successful and to make it unforgettable. Friends, I've listened very patiently to all those people who have come and have stated about what has been their achievement. Whether it was the gentleman, Mr. Mishra from the Astha channel, whether it was Madam from the Darbari Lal school, whether it was the person in the security agencies or the insurance company, you all have told us that how important it is to bind yourself with that energy to make yourself a success. And it is that success today which is called, makes you an achiever. And in the true sense, it is Sare Jahan Se Acha Hindustan Hamara, which is all here sitting right in front of us. Friends, as the Consul General of Montenegro, I represent a place which is very beautifully cradled between the Adriatic Sea and the Dinaric Alps. The people of the country are almost 6 to 7 feet tall. It's one of the tallest races in the world. They are fair, they are fed on mountain air and the lovely beaches which are non-polluted. Montenegro had its independence in 2006. And I was their first Consul General with the jurisdiction of the whole of India to be appointed in India as their ambassador. So this was a big compliment to the women of India to hold the force of a country and to represent the country, their ideals in a country like ours, which is so beautiful, India. The people in the Balkans, they have been, Slav belt was going through a phase of disintegration. Each country was claiming going back to the original referendum and its constitutional base. There was war, but Montenegro never got drawn into it. So what happens, friends, is that when you develop the thoughts of international peace and understanding in that whole belt, and when they nominated an Indian woman, they said one thing to me, the President and the Prime Minister. They mentioned, they said, in India, we have taken our independence from Serbia, which was Serbia-Montenegro, and to tide over the period, we want you to be there so that it is done in a peaceful way. As we all are educationists out here, I'm a part of the system too. I was also educated in India. And I compliment my teachers, my gurus, my principals, because they churned me out. But before they could churn me out, I tested my teachers. I tested my principal. And in fact, the school I was in, Mater Dei Convent School, the teachers and principals said they learned a lot from me. So it's the other way around. Because every time I found that something was wrong, I would raise my voice and the principal would say, you're not supposed to, etc., etc. At the same time, we had a sister who was very tolerant, and she would say, Janice, what's troubling you? And I would tell her. And then she would say, okay, I'm going to scold that teacher. So the principal was so important for the student that we could go and tell her that this teacher has done this, and this is wrong, and this is right, and she would listen and she would change. So it's the institutions out here. It is your role as the principal and the educationist to make sure that your child comes out as an independent person who thinks independently. Not that you're going to force in values. The values which are already inborn have to be nurtured. And if they're nurtured well, then the school is going to be a great success. So when you travel through the destiny of life, each one of you who are sitting here, you must have learned something from different people and different forms of life. Today, I think you all have learned something. What have you learned today? Patience. And patience which pays dividends. You all got to know each other, which I think in most occasions, people come, they receive their rewards, and then they go back. But this time, you all came, you actually got to know each other. And I think it was a compliment to nature's way of creating, Abhishek, what we have to do next time. So when the people learn to be able to appreciate, I think we take the next step, and that's elections, which is knocking at our door. Raza Morarji has rightly said, what about the politicians? But the truth is that we all know what politicians are all about. And today in the morning, I was having a look at internet, and I came across the citizens of Mumbai. The Lok Satta, they have created a citizens party, and they're asking people to nominate themselves and to stand as candidates from the Lok Satta party in Mumbai. And they're fed up of the terrorism, and they're fed up of this type of politics which has ruined their life. So I think the education institutions, in fact, they were the education institutions in Mumbai, which have taken such an important step. And we're very lucky, Abhishek, that today in this crowd we have a number of educational institutions. So I think you have a message to carry back to your students and to their parents. You can tell them that like they are doing it in Mumbai, we can also do it in Delhi, we can do it in Bihar, we can do it in the south, we can do it in Guntur. We had a very nice